Big Beast Club.
Eugene, that is disgusting.
Too wide, too. What the fuck going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a two
Hey, who got the upper hand? I got the upper hand. Who got the upper hand? I got the upper hand. Who got the upper hand? I do. I've been a shit since high school. Don't consider broke niggas my rivals or my idols. Say I've been popping and pimping since I can remember. Been on top of shit since a youngin'. Rapping my ass off. We had the studio all in the basement. We called it the dungeon. Hop in the Audi and skirt off in public. Hit to get fat and smash off like a pump. And I know this bad little bitch will do it all for me. If I call her right now, then she coming. She know I'm running shit, so when I hear from the back, no running. Throw your phone on D&D when I pull out your tracks, cause I don't want no interruption. And I live for the thrill, so you know that I'm buzzing. Ain't got no ops, cause they ain't standing on nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. We can throw hands or we can get the bustin'. We got more guns than the motherfucking Russians. My partner see him, I say go and he rush. My city a pot and I got this bitch bubbling. Just like Central C, I got hitters in London, hitters in Africa. Way before I was committed and loyal, I'd hit your bitch in the back of an Acura. I'm reppin' this inner from shit to the soil. We throw up the two and then I come right after it, squad. Hey, yeah. I stay 2 steps ahead and they swear they ahead of me. Don't hit my phone saying you sorry, that's dead to me. I can see right through the bullshit and jealousy, so I ain't worried about you dissing. We pulling up to your block and dismiss you. Butter your biscuit, ball like a grizzly straight out of Memphis. P-Mine, who got the upper hand? I got the upper hand. Who got the upper hand?
Yo, it's your boy Carlito, man. Back with another conversation. Welcome to Epic Conversation. I'm excited for this, man. I got the one and only Zach Bloch, man. What's up, you boy?
What's up, man?
What's up, man? I'm excited for this. If y'all don't know who he is, I got a few stats. I did some research.
Heard.
So, man, listen. This season, he is averaging 50% from the field. I don't know if y'all know, but that's very hard to do. Not only that, he's averaging 53% from the three-point, from the arc. Now, to put that in perspective, Steph Curry is averaging 39%. All right? So, obviously, right? On top of that, his highest scoring game was 32 points, career high, right? 32 points with 7 three-pointers. Don't leave this man open. You know, just don't. Against Cal State. That was against Cal State, right?
Yeah,
against Cal State.
Yeah.
Also, see, I got another card. That's how many.
You're locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in. Right? He was also a part of the 2025 All Big Sky defensive team, and this is my favorite one. Big Sky Conference champion, man. I gotta clap it up for you, y'all. Like, you the real deal, man. You the real deal, man. So, we're gonna jump right into it, man. First question: What was a moment in your career that was like, yeah, bro, this is why I do this? What was that moment?
That this is why I play the game.
Yeah, like you was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this.
I think growing up, it was just like basketball was just what I loved to do.
Yeah.
So I played a whole bunch of different sports when I was little, and like I hated practicing all of them except for basketball. Basketball was the only one that I loved to like work on.
Yeah.
So it kind of just started there, and then my dad just fell in love with the game too at an early age, so he kind of brought me up on it. And but the time that I really was like, man, like basketball, this is like honestly, I didn't really fall in love with the game. I fell in love with the game when I was young.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of just like I played basketball because I was supposed to play basketball, and I worked hard at it, and I put so much time and effort into it. Like, this is what I was supposed to do. But my passion didn't come back until my senior year of high school. My senior year of high school, I played on the grind session with Colorado Prep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, played out there, and it was just, I had fun playing basketball again. And then my couple years in college, I was like I love it, but I kind of lost some love for it a little
Really?
bit. Yeah, I kind of lost some love for it because that was my identity. My identity was basketball, and like I think that really takes the joy out of it, because every single day you're not gonna have a good day. So if you're putting all your worth in, how many shots I'm making, if I'm getting scored on a lot, like if my worth is in my performance, I'm never gonna be happy. Right?
That's real.
So you're just riding these highs and lows all the time, and that really takes the joy out of the game, especially for me. And so I think when I found Christ, man, is when I found my love for the game again, and my why was, doing it for Jesus and doing it with Jesus, man.
Amen to that, bro.
Yeah.
That's real.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. You say it like it was. You didn't like it that it was your identity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you hear I know other people would say like, it's their identity. They're fine with that.
Yeah.
That's
For sure. And I was fine with that.
Uh-huh.
I thought I was fine with that until I realized, oh, man, I'm not happy. And we were watching something the other day. Coach Smiley pulled up. I think it was old coach of the Thunder, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about winning championships. And he was like, I won back-to-back national championships, and then I got depressed. And they were like, why?
Whoa.
And he was like, you just won back-to-back. This is what you've been working for. And he realized, like, that wasn't what the sport was all about. That's not what life is all about, right? And he learned that it was like, you know, it was the relationships that he made. It was the day-to-day grind of it that was so much fun. And it's really not about the end result. At the end of the day, you know, we want to win. We want to be successful, right, in that type of way. But that's not really what the journey is what the blessing is. That's what the...
It's not the destination,
Yeah.
it's the journey.
Yeah.
That's real, man.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I felt that, man. Yeah, move on. So the next one is, if you could describe UNC basketball in 3 words, what would it be?
UNC basketball. I would say we're connected, as connected a group as I've ever been a part of. I think there's a certain joy to our team.
Like that.
Yeah, I'd say joy, connected, and competitive. Like I think that
like practices? Yeah.
games, like we just have a competitive group.
Yeah.
That, you know, we just every single day we treat it like that. That's why I was talking about more of the journey part. We're more engaged in the journey and in love with the journey because every single day we're going hard because it's not about the results to us. So
And that's what the joy, I like that joy. I like that word joy.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, joy.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
for sure. All right, so what is your hidden talent? We all got one, man.
I don't know if I have one, bro.
He lied.
No.
He lied.
What's funny though is I just ordered on Black Friday. I just ordered a piano, bro.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm trying
Like
to
a
pick
keyboard
that up.
or?
It's like a semi-weighted keyboard.
Okay,
so it's all 88 keys. So I'm about to be tapped in.
Oh, digging it. Okay, what made you do piano, not like any other instrument? What was it?
I don't know, bro. I was like, honestly, I always am listening to just sounds all the time. Like,
Me too.
in my thoughts,
Get
just
that.
always listening to
get
sounds.
that.
So I was like, how can I, incorporate this into my life more?
Yeah.
And, I feel like I want someday to be able to play the piano in a church someday, be a part of a worship team.
Yeah.
So, because I can't sing. Like, I wish I could sing so
Yeah.
bad. I try to sing all the time. But, so now I just order a piano. I'm like, I want to learn this. So
That's what's up. I like, because I like to listen to music with no lyrics. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I do
Me
that
too.
all the
Me too.
time.
Yeah,
man.
it's fire.
It's just, it's soothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you to a peace of mind.
Yeah,
man.
it does, bro.
Yeah, so I feel that.
Yeah.
I love the piano too. I like pianos, acoustic guitars, and violins. It's
You
just-
play?
No, I'm learning the guitar.
Okay,
But
nice,
yeah.
nice.
But I like those 3 instruments. I love the sound.
Yeah.
So I feel that for sure.
Me too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be on late night drive, put on some sounds.
Exactly,
Yes,
man.
bro.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like
Nah.
it, man, for sure. All right, so what is your game ritual if you have one?
Pre-game ritual.
And do your teammates clown you about it? Or
I don't know if I have, like, I try to make my game days, honestly, like, normal days. I don't want to...
you want to bring pressure?
Yeah, I feel like when I used to make my game days holy days.
Okay.
Instead of just, it's just another day. So, like, I'm going to do all the same things that I do on my regular days
Yeah.
on game days. Because I feel like on game days, okay, honestly, let me go back.
Yeah.
It was more about making my regular days more like my game days. So, like, my regular days, I wouldn't read as much. I wouldn't pray as much. Then all of a sudden on game days, I'm reading more. I'm praying more.
Like you're locked in,
So
bro.
then what is the game really about? Like, what am I doing this stuff for? Am I doing this for my relationship with God, or am I doing this so I can have a peace of mind to play well? Right? So then I had to look at myself, and I'm like, okay, I need to change my regular days, because it's not about me performing well. It's about me growing in my relationship with God. So once I started changing those days, my game days became more regular. So then it was just I read, I pray, you know, I'll watch some shows.
Yeah.
Like, I'll talk to people. Usually on game days, I used to be like, oh, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm locked in. I'm thinking about the game all day. Instead, now I'm being present and I'm enjoying every single moment, because there's God in every single moment of the day. So I'm not just waiting for the game. What can I do right now in this moment?
I think a lot of people learn from that, man. I like that switch.
Yeah.
I like that, man. Because I feel like for any athlete, I feel like game days when they really lock in, they really do this and that, or trying to change about what their day is. But if you can switch that mentality to your regular daily basis,
Yeah.
you become a different man.
100%.
I like that.
Yeah.
I respect that. That's what's up, man. A lot of people can learn from that. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure. That's real. All right, this is a very important question. All right. Who's the funniest guy on the team?
Funniest?
Yeah.
Chancellor White.
Oh,
Chancellor
that was
White.
quick. I thought you was going to think
No,
about
it's
that.
easy.
Oh,
It's easy. Chancellor
Okay.
White, bro.
Okay.
He's hilarious. Man, but we have a lot of funny people on the team. Brock's funny. Quinn's funny. Steven's funny.
Yeah.
Steven Ramirez.
Is it more of like a physicality funny, like physically funny, or like jokes here and there, things like that?
Man, Chance's jokes, and he's just like, but like he doesn't even know that he's being funny and he's funny.
That's the funniest
You know,
one right
yeah,
there.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, our whole team is just
Yeah.
funny in their own different ways too.
Like you said,
Will
that joy, huh?
Dixion,
Yeah.
man, you know Will, you met Will.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know Will.
Funny dude.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Dog. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, this is another important question. All right, so who is your dream starting five lineup, past and present, from UNC?
Ooh, I love that question, bro.
Yes, sir.
I love that question. Okay, let me lock in.
Yeah. Hey, take your time, man, because they might be watching.
Yeah. Can I take myself out of it, or do you
Yes, not including you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, at the one. Man, this is tough though. I've had so many good teammates.
You've been here for 4 years, all 4 years, right?
This is
At
my
UNC?
fifth year.
Your fifth year, okay.
Yeah, this is my fifth year, so I've had a lot of talent.
A lot
of talent.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
All right. Man, okay. At the one, man, I feel like I have to go Jaron Riley. He's a
Okay.
pure point guard, can pass, shoot, get tough buckets at the end of the games. Did you meet Jaron? Long
What
hair.
year?
2 years ago? No,
Maybe.
last year.
Yeah, I think so.
Long hair, point guard.
Oh,
Jaron.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember, yeah.
I gotta go
Okay.
Jaron at the one. The two, this is where it gets hard.
All right.
Because you could throw Matt Johnson, you could throw Dalen Kuntz.
Johnson, he played overseas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
Matt's
yeah.
a
He was
bucket.
bucket. Yeah.
Bucket.
He
Bucket.
was.
And he's just, man, that's a tough one. And, all right. I'm going to come back to the two
Yeah,
spot.
okay.
3. I'm going to have to go. I'm going to go Dalton at the 3.
Oh, yeah, you got to go Dalton.
You got to put Dalton.
You got to put
You gotta
Dalton in
put
there,
Dalton
man. It's only right.
Yeah. 4, man, we've had a lot of good 4s too. Riley. We got, man, if I'm not putting Saint at the 3, I got to put Saint at the 4.
Okay.
Also for the 2, bro, DeJour.
Bro,
DeJour,
he was a freak of force, bro.
a 4.
If he drives in, it could be 3 dudes in the paint. It doesn't matter.
Bro,
It's going
his
in.
body control is insane, bro.
Dude, crazy.
And then also we got Bodie. You know Bodie?
Oh yeah, Bodie.
We also got Bodie. But I gotta go. So for sure we got Jaron, Saint, Dalton. My 5 man. Ooh, you know Core?
Oh yeah.
I might have to go. I mean, big core, we got Brock, we got Theo, we got Mr. Shields, Mr. Egan Shields.
He went crazy last game, huh? He did.
He did go crazy.
Yeah.
Jamel Melvin, you remember Jamel?
Jamel.
My God.
Oh, you really taking me back
Yeah,
right
I know,
now.
bro. How many years you been here?
I've been here since spring of 23. It's almost 3 years now.
Okay. Yeah. Jamel, that would have been when Jamel was here, right?
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
Okay. Man, at the 5, I got to go. Brock. I have to go,
and
Brock.
He's something, man.
Yeah, I have to go, Brock.
Yeah, I see that. Brock is really, he really helps the team when he's on there, bro.
He does.
He really
Great
does,
passer.
bro.
You know, if you leave him one-on-one, he's going to score every single
He
time.
can hit that 3-2 when it's needed.
Yeah. Oh, my God. He's living like the perfect big man life right now.
For real.
You can shoot any
For
three.
real.
Like, we go to every possession down the floor.
Yep.
Like,
Nah, for real.
yeah.
Okay.
So, Brock at the 5. Gosh, there's just so many. Okay. So, right now we got Jaron,
Yep.
Dalton, Saint, Brock. My 2. I'm a throw. Honestly, I'm gonna throw Matt in there at the 2.
Gotcha.
I gotta show respect to the OGs, man.
You got to.
He took me under his wing when I got here.
Okay.
So,
Where?
yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Jaron, Matt, Dalton, Saint, Brock.
2 of them in the league, right? Saint is with the 76ers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Saint is.
Yeah, 76ers.
And then
And
obviously,
Dalt he's not with
Yeah.
the Lakers no more, is he?
yeah, he's still with the
Oh, he
Lakers.
is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then obviously, Quinn could have been in there.
Yeah.
Anywhere in there.
I was thinking Langston.
Bro, how'd I forget about Lang?
Because he left. What, Minnesota,
Facts.
right?
Nah, he'd go for now.
Yeah.
He'd go for now.
Yeah, but for sure, that's good. That's solid. That's solid right there. That's solid, man. That's solid.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on, switching to another category right now. How has your faith shaped you on and off the court?
I think my faith in God is everything. I continue to learn so much more about myself. He continues to show me the things in my heart that aren't right, aren't where they need to be. And, I think that he's the reason I do what I do. He's the reason I wake up in the morning.
Yep.
I try to revolve my days around him instead of trying to fit him into my days.
I like that.
It's just like, I know, man, like what I was like when I didn't have God, and I know that, I'm broken and I needed a Savior and I needed somebody to change my heart. And, he's everything that's good about me. Our flesh is weak. Our flesh, leads us on paths to evil. And when I surrendered that, and I continue to have to surrender that every single day, die to myself and follow the Lord and where He's telling me to go, and just allow Him to lead me. It in turn gives me peace, gives me joy, and helps me to love people. So.
Yeah, I like that last part, man. Love people, man.
Yeah.
I think this is not a perfect world. It's cruelty. So
100%.
I think Jesus taught us that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also that makes me think like, it might be weird to say, but I feel like we can also learn love from like our dogs, our pets, bro. Because if you think
For
you
sure.
feel me? If you
For
think
sure.
about it, like they love us without words.
They do.
So
That's
like
real.
you know what I mean? Like we can
It's real.
actually learn that from our own animals. I feel like that's how Jesus loved us. In a way.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I respect that for sure. I feel like we can. We wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? We wouldn't be who we are.
100%.
Or the blessings and miracles that happen in our lives. So that's real. That kind of puts me on to the next question. Is like, how has God guided you, and like, how can you feel His presence?
God's guided me in a lot of ways. I feel like the biggest thing, it started with His forgiveness and His grace.
Yep.
Because I made a lot of mistakes in my life, hurt a lot of people. So, I was just unable to forgive myself. And when I felt his love and his forgiveness, and I was able to forgive myself, it helped me to move on to love others better than I was doing it before.
Yeah.
And learn what true love really was. Because love is not about feelings. It's not about, our feelings come and go, right?
That's true. That's real, man.
They come and go. So the Lord showed me unconditional love. Like it's never changing, right? It's not even based on how well I'm loving him, right? And sometimes we base how we're gonna love somebody else based on how they love us. Yeah. But I was just reading the other day in Luke. It talks about loving your enemies, and it talks about, man, even sinners love those who love them. But what it comes down to is, are you loving people who don't love you? Are you loving people who do you wrong? Like, that's where you're showing God's love, right? Like, it talks about, being merciful as your God is merciful to you. He doesn't pick and choose when the days that he loves you, right? Mm-hmm. So that's something that was on my heart. And, that's just been a guiding factor to me. I mean, some days I struggle and I'm like, look, I don't want to talk to people. I just want to be by myself. And I still struggle with that. So I've been trying to call on the Lord more and more to give me that, because life's not about me, right? So if I'm withholding this peace and this joy that the Lord has given me, and I'm not giving it out to other people, then I'm being selfish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I have this this selfish spirituality, which the first two commandments, the greatest commandments that the Lord has given us is love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and love your neighbor as yourself. So, if I'm not loving my neighbor as I'm loving myself, I'm being selfish, right? I'm not following his word and what he wants me to do. So it's been guiding my life right now.
Yeah, that's real, man. I feel that in a way because, like when you said the part about, you don't want to talk to nobody, trying to be alone. Yeah. I found myself like that too. And when I ever feel alone, I'm like, actually, I'm not. He's right there with me, man. Yeah. And what I love about it so much is, like, prayer is so powerful, man. Powerful, bro. Like, dude, it's so powerful. It's almost scary. It's like you telling me God Almighty, the Most High, the ruler of all, listens to me. Come on, man. Get out of here, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
So when you feel like if you don't want to talk to anybody, you can go to him. It's amazing, bro.
100%.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I just sit there, I'm like, like I'm not alone. I can just talk to him. Yeah. Talking like he the bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like your friend. Yeah.
Exactly, man.
100%.
So, I love that, man. I mean, especially in the world we live in today, it's like, dude, we need God more than ever right now. Like,
more than ever,
you know what I mean? So that's real.
Especially with all the, all the evil that's going on in the world, all the temptation that's, right in the palm of our hands right now. Like, where does our strength come from? It's got to come from somebody higher than us, right? Yeah. So, man. And I love what you said about, like, sometimes, we always need to be alone with God. We need times where we go, get in solitude and silence with him. And because, when you're reading the Bible, how many times does it say Jesus withdrew to be alone with his Father, right? Yeah. So, as becoming disciples of him and trying to become more like him, those are things that we need to do and spend alone time with him for sure.
And I just feel myself being like a better person, bro. Yeah. I feel myself like smiling more. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like before I knew him. I mean, I would say I've always known him, but it's about the personal experience you have with him.
Did you grow up in?
Yeah. For sure. Like my parents taught me. Well, not at church, but my grandma took me to church all the time.
Okay, nice.
And my parents taught me about who God was and all that. But it wasn't until like I had my own personal experiences. Yeah. Then it was like, oh, okay. I understand this now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Instead of, I wouldn't say being forced upon me when I was little, but just me being told to me. Yeah. But me going out my own way to learn about them. Right. That's when it hits. Yeah. 100%. That's when it's like, oh, yeah. 100%. Okay. Yeah. So, for sure, man, that's where it is. I mean, you said you referenced the book of Luke. The next question is, like, what Bible verse do you, like, find yourself referring to?
So,
or book.
I think, I think the biggest thing right now, I I've been learning how to meditate more on the Word, because the Bible tells us to meditate day and night on the Word. And the one that I always go back to is Psalm 23, because I've always had a lot of anxiety. When I came to the Lord, He's kind of delivered me from that and set me free and given me a peace. There's still times when that anxiety tries to creep back in, and devil whispers in my ear like, worry about this, worry about that, what about this, right? And I always have to come back to Psalm 23. Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures, leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. And then the rest of it, I just repeat that in my head a few times, and it kind of brings me a calm, brings me a peace throughout my day. So
for real.
Yeah.
I can relate to that too, because me too. I grew up with like a lot of anxiety, being anxious.
Yeah.
But like recently, the voices of the devil is becoming more silent, and I'm hearing more of God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, like me seeing myself like smiling more and things like that.
Yeah.
Like He's easing my anxiety, man.
For sure.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of crazy things going on in my life, and like I say this humbly, like this year's been crazy for me. Like you know what I mean? I've done a lot. I've been on the news, like newspapers. I met Aaron Gordon and all of that. But all of this stuff, I feel like I'm getting closer to this high life, but He's easing my anxiety and making me become more humble. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people, they get in this stage of life where they always prayed about whenever, and they forget.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How they got there.
They forget how they got there.
Yeah.
And they become cocky and all of that.
Yeah.
But it's about becoming humble. And I think the Lord has not only eased my anxiety, but helped me become way more humble, man.
That's so dope, bro.
You know what I mean? And
that's awesome.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that, man. Sometimes I just be going by my day, I'm like, or something crazy happen, or something extraordinary happen, but I'm like, I'm humble.
Yeah.
Because I know it's all God.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
that's the key right there.
Not forgetting who put you there.
Yeah.
And not only praying on your down, like when you're down, but praying when you get there. Too.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? So, I respect that for sure.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
That's really dope.
So, lastly, before we wrap up, what's your message to young athletes balancing sports, family, faith, school? What would you say to them?
I think the number one thing I would tell people is to not put your worth in your sport, to not put your worth in what other people say about you, what other people think about you. That's a road that never ends, right? That's a road that, like I said earlier, you'll be living in the ups and downs, right? Rely on what God says about you, who God says you are, and put Him first in everything that you do. Love those around you. Your relationships with people is important. Like, learning how to love people the right way is important. And it's way bigger than any success you could ever have. Treating people the right way, that's what matters, right?
Yeah.
And, people are going to have things to say about you regardless, right? Jesus was a perfect man. They crucified Him. So as good as you're doing, doesn't matter. People are always going to have something to say. There's always going to be haters in your life. So you can't pay any attention to that. You can't give that any of your power, any of your peace. Just rest in the fact knowing that you are enough because you were created in God's image, and that's all that matters, right? And then, that doesn't mean don't go out and give sport everything that you have, right? God has given us gifts, talents, abilities to use them, right? He doesn't just give you the ability to be a great film director to not use it.
Yeah.
Right? That's a part of worship. That's a part of being faithful with what you've been given, right? So I think that would be my message.
For real. That for sure, man. We live in this world where people need to hear that. We need to hear that, man. And I find it so simple, but people make it so hard. But it's simple, just love how Jesus loved, man.
Yeah.
That's what we need. So thank you for that, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Before we wrap up, I got another bonus question.
Okay.
Y'all played Sacramento State this year.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan for Mikey Williams, man? What's the game plan?
It's the same plan as
I like
the other day.
He said we not scared of him.
Man, what?
Oh, that's for sure, man.
We could be playing Steph Curry. It's the same thing in our
like
heads.
that.
That's
There
how
we
we
go.
prepare.
There you
So,
go. For sure, man. Now, so quickly, I mean, I know you gave a message to the athletes, but if you look at that camera right there, what would you say to the people that's watching, man?
I'd just say, man, that you are enough. You know, no matter what you're going through, God's got your back. He didn't promise there wouldn't be suffering, right? He just promised that he'd be there with you through the whole thing, and he'd see you through it, and that it would eventually end, right? So I'd just say lean on God, keep praying, stay faithful. You know, love others because God loves you. Yeah, man, love you guys.
Again, thank you, man.
Yep,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it for sure.
Yes, sir.
You know me, man. Always do what you love what you do, and I'll see y'all next time at the Conversations. Stay blessed.